Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at Matic, seeing what's going on. It's doing very, very well. It's performing extremely similar to what I was expecting, albeit we had a bit of a correction last night. Right as soon as we took our signal, right, we jump in right to the trade right here and it goes straight down. Kind of makes you look funny when that happens. But the truth is, Bitcoin sold off. Bitcoin dominance had increased, and the price of Bitcoin kind of went down. So it created this weird little situation where all altcoins kind of dumped. And that little 1%, 2% correction from Bitcoin caused a bit of a ripple. Now that Bitcoin's back on track and stabilized, we can see the price recovering. Okay. Key takeaway here is that we have this previous resistance turned support level. This is a strong likelihood to be able to hold the price action in place now, especially after performing the way that it has in the last 12 hours. Okay, so cool stuff there. We will check out a few things in the back end as well. So if you're new to the channel and not a financial advisor, hope you can learn something today. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you do want to become a better trader. I've got a trading university and, of course, trading signals too, where I share all of my trades with you in my Premium and Premium Plus group. Quickly to clarify, I get this question all the time, may as well just jump right in. There's a signals guide that explains the difference between the two signals. I have Premium Plus, which is a day trading bot that I created that basically scalps the market for us. We scalped Matic and Solana here so far today. And of course, we got Premium swing trades here, the graph 65% in 10 days, and ICP 140% in the last 3 days. So cool little results there. Congrats to our committee. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Again, if you're into that kind of thing. All right, folks, so we're going to look at the backend data and work our way down. This is basically the liquidation levels. This hasn't changed much. $1.10, heavy amount of liquidation. In fact, I think that might be really close to our profit target for our swing trade that we have for Matic. No, correction, that's actually 102. So we're getting close to our target there. But 110 is one of the targets, of course, in the future, because again, you got to recognize that's a pretty big area of liquidation. But for right now, you can kind of see a stronger accumulation at the 102, 103 mark. And I like to put my profit targets at either key level Fibonacci retracements, in other words, just below a fib level if we're going to the upside, or just above a fib level if it has heavy amounts of liquidation. Coincidentally, we're seeing that right here at 102.5. So I'll show you on the charts what I mean by that, but to quickly note, 93.5 cents, roughly 94 cents, is the bottom side of that equation, which we don't need to worry about. It's a long ways away, okay? So the likelihood of this being swept is much higher than this being swept, specifically because we're above resistance levels and, of course, moving concurrent fairly with Bitcoin. Not exactly, but it's uptrending well and recovering nicely with Bitcoin kind of stabilizing. So we're going to take a quick look at the hourly. Sorry, correction, the daily, work our way down to the hourly, see what's going on. And if you ever watch my videos, you'll notice that I typically only watch 3 time frames. They're pretty much all you need for the most part for swing trading. Day trading, different story altogether. Day trading, I prefer the 15-minute time frame and below, and I use confirmational signs with the CC Gold indicator, which again is available in the description if you're curious about that. So let's take a look here at Matic and kind of see what's going on. So we are above 50 on the RSI. Stochastic RSI swinging back up, hasn't officially converged yet, but it's on the horizon, and money flow index is high, or higher than the RSI. All things I love to see. These are perfect situations. MACD isn't perfect by any stretch, but it's plateauing and potentially going to continue to converge. So we have, again, a stronger likelihood of success because we're on the right side of tracks. We're above the 20, 50, 100, 200-day SMA. Those are all good signs. Taking a look quickly at the 4-hour time frame, we can kind of disseminate here that what's being back up above this key level is an important factor. We're above the 50 and the 20-day SMA now as well, running concurrent with this ascending trend. And we can also see here as well, we are back up over 50 on the RSI. Stochastic is swinging up, and what do you know? Money flow index is above the price action. Fantastic signs altogether, and now we have an official MACD convergence. Strong likelihood of continuation to sweep that level of 102.5 and effectively continue higher. Okay, so again, keep in mind there's a strong chance we're going to sweep this upper level of liquidity that we've already kind of identified in the other time frames. Let me quickly update these marks here, just because we got our trend line kind of progressing a little bit further there. So, all right. So last thing we want to look at is the hourly and kind of see what's going on here. So with the hourly, the thing I like to look at, of course, big surprise, is the Ichimoku Cloud. If you're new to the channel, just look it up on my channel. Essentially, I've got a walkthrough on how to utilize it. I made that a couple years ago, but it still holds strong because this indicator has always been a godsend to me. So It works very well in traditional markets. Coincidentally, it works even better in cryptocurrency because it's a confirmational indicator. And it really tells us that we're on the right side of tracks or not, right? Or if you're in this gray area, to consider leaving it alone. Right now, we are tentatively in the gray area, but only for another couple hours. We got the lagging span right there hanging out, just about to be free of the price action. Conversion lines above the baseline, we're well above the cloud. So those are 2.5 out of 3 indications we are good to go with our long position. So all the more reason why we're happy as a community to have gotten in at, I think it was 99 cents as a rough estimate. I don't think we're massively on profit, but we are in a pretty good position here. And I'm confident that that 102 mark will be hit. Again, mainly because we have a heavy concentration of liquidation above the price action, closer to the 94 cents is right now. And obviously everything else we've already discussed here. Specifically this level at about 98.3, that is a nice little area to see that we just retested that and continued higher. Let's quickly double check our basically our 15-minute time frame here, and we're just going to quickly look at our CC Golden Indicator and see we had a buy signal down here, took profit there, and we got 2 buy signals here so far with no take profit targets yet. That really just implies that this indicator, which is just an indicator that I created effectively, it is available on our webpage. It feels that 99 cents is a good entry. It's really what we're seeing there. So I'm confident that we're going to see the price action continue higher. If it doesn't, the only reason why that wouldn't happen is if Bitcoin decides to have a really terrible day after kind of faking us out that it wants to go higher. We did break 43,000. We get a closure over 43,000 a day for Bitcoin. I think most coins like Matic, AVAX, Solana, a lot of the top 10 effectively are doing very well. They're going to continue to maintain these prices and go higher and hit these higher highs. Will we break some all-time highs? Not for a little while. I think we need a little bit more time at 44,000 for Bitcoin, but generally speaking, we're still looking pretty solid here. So that's pretty much where we're at here. I hope this made sense. I described this correctly. Last but not least, extremely important factor, make sure you check out Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. They're recommended for our community mainly because no KYC, no VPN, but they have like trailing stop losses and adjustable targets where you can set more than one profit target. Those are things you don't really see on other exchanges, so I'm super happy because it works really well with the way that I teach my trading community effectively how to secure profits the right way. Okay. Either way, be on the lookout. I'll send out our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord playout chart for this coin, and I look forward to seeing you all in tomorrow's video. Have a good one. Thanks again for your time. Take care.